Hi guys! Welcome to my channel, my name is Angus and today we are going to watch the 4th episode of the first season of Better Call Saul. So, Better Call Saul. And we are once again back with Better Call Saul here on this channel. The last episode saw Jimmy once again in big trouble because he tried to be as some kind of hero. He tried to warn the Kettlemans because he knew that Nacho was after them, after the cash in particular. And yeah, he warned them, and then the Kettlemans, they have some criminal energy and they trashed the place, they fled and they took the money with them and made it look like, yeah, somebody kidnapped them, which is of course a very clever move by them. And then, of course, everything unfolded. Nacho's van was parked outside of the house 2 nights in a row. A neighbor saw that. Therefore, yeah, they knew it was Nacho or Nacho's van, and they took him into custody. And he thought, of course, that Jimmy sold him out and sold this coup to somebody else, which was, of course, not the case. But it did not matter to Nacho. He thought, yeah, how it was, and he was in custody, and he feared that if the police poked around into his business and find out about whatever he's doing and Tuco's doing, yeah, that is not good. And because of that, he said that Jimmy had 1 day to get him out of prison, or else he would be, kinda dead. And yeah, then everything, Jimmy tried to find out what really happened. He had the right idea, but he needed some help from Mike, yeah? Talking about an unlikely ally in this, or an unlikely help. And because Mike was a former cop, he heard it all before, and he thought, yeah, it made sense. And he gave Jimmy that tip about the Kettlemans not being, far away in some other country or whatever, but being close to home. Yeah, and that made Jimmy look closer to home, relatively close to home. Of course, he walked for quite a few hours. He started when the sun was high in the sky, and then when he finally found them, it was night, it was very dark, and he found them camping. Yeah, and when he wanted them to come with him, he grabbed this one bag, and Betsy grabbed also onto the bag, and they had a scuffle, and then the bag broke, basically, and the money was on the ground. $1.5 million. Holy crap. And now the question, obviously, is what is going to happen now? What is going to happen with the money? Are the Kettlemans criminal enough to maybe attack Jimmy and leave? Or is Jimmy going to make a deal with them? You can keep part of the money, I keep part of the money, and we are never going to talk about that again. Because maybe he's using that money to calm Nacho down, because he is dangerous, Tuco is dangerous, therefore it would be good for him if he tries to somehow calm him down, show him that there's no bad blood, here you have some extra money to go. So, yeah, I don't know, but there are a lot of very interesting paths we can go on from now on, and I am very eager to find out what's going to happen, and therefore I would say let's not waste any more time and let's just jump right into the episode. Have fun.
Yeah?
Nice.
That's
Okay.
the wolf brain! Man, this town sucks. Sorry, bro, I know it's yours and everything, but it's not even 2.
Well, okay, depends. If it's a Friday or Saturday, then that is not really high time, but, well, that's interesting that we see, more of him, of his youth, to understand his character better. I really like this.
Bro, I never did catch your name.
Saul.
Saul?
Oh!
It's all good, man.
Ah, okay,
I
so
do.
that was the idea for his name that he later had, okay. Saul Goodman.
I'm thinking that one.
Ooh. Still alive or dead? Okay, that does not look good. Question is, of course, or would be, why is he dead? I mean, he still has his big watch.
Ah!
Okay,
Hey.
alive. He's
Hey,
alive,
fella,
okay.
You all right?
Not really. Probably too drunk or whatever.
Help yourself to some of this, you butthole.
Hey!
Hey, we're not buttholes, all right? So stop saying that.
Oh, butthole.
Hey, man, what's your...
Ah, that's a nice rendition of Smoke on the Water, really.
And I'll fire you. I'll say, drop your mops, you buttholes, because you're fired. And I'll roundhouse
Okay,
kick
so-
you right in your
Yeah, take the money and just leave. He can't take it, I guess.
Hey, you gotta get out of here, man.
Ooh, kind of watch is it?
It's, I don't know. It's.
Well, then it's a damn Rolex. You keep the cash. I'll just keep the watch.
Well, it's worth like $3 grand, man. 3,000 easy.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't know that. No, of course not.
60, 80, 580 bucks. Add that to the 1,000. It's more than half.
What do you know about that thing? I mean, is it worth more than 3?
No, I don't.
Well, how should he know? You should know that. You wanted to keep the watch. Well, to be quite honest, it's probably better to take the cash than to, you know, sell that watch to someone. Oh. Okay, that's very nice.
6 left.
Nice. Okay. So he always had some kind of criminal energy, and that was probably what, probably bit him in the ass later.
Okay, no one has to know. I mean, you could just pretend you didn't find us. We would never tell anyone, would we, Craig?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, the
I already
problem
called your
is
lawyer.
that he knows, you know, and the problem is that he can't do that because, you know, because his innocent man is going to kill him otherwise.
It doesn't matter. We can't just go back. They'll crucify Craig.
And rightfully
Can't you
so,
just
you know.
call Miss Wexler
1.5
again?
million.
Tell her you didn't see us after all.
If they think I ran away, it'll look like I did something
Yeah, and
wrong.
we can't.
Yeah, and I did nothing wrong. I just had $1.5 million lying around somewhere, you know. Who hasn't?
You're outdoorsy, right? So you went on an impromptu camping trip. I don't know. Something people do, apparently. You left the house a mess and you kicked in your own front door because it's a free country.
Yeah, of course. You can do that kind of stuff, yeah.
You expect us to give this back? We are not giving this back. We are not guilty. This money belongs to us. We are. Well, I mean,
Yes,
Craig
of course,
earned
yeah,
it.
I
sure.
worked very hard,
Yeah.
you know, weekends,
Yep.
holidays, all unpaid.
unpaid.
Sure, 1.5 million, that's a fair price. Of course, fair salary, yes. Yeah, you can't argue with these two, no.
You want to talk about legal slavery? That used to be legal. Human slavery. So.
These two are just the worst, yeah. They lost all the touch of reality, you know?
I can't take it.
Please, didn't you say that you wanted to help us?
Just pretend you never.
That was before you decided to go to Hamlin. So,
I know that HHM is shiny and it's slick and it's chock full of lawyers, and compared to them, I'm like a kiddie lemonade stand trying to compete with Walmart. But here's the thing.
so he's going to get them as clients after all. But the question is, do you want that? Really? Do you really want them? I would say no, but, I mean, he's desperate.
I'm sorry. You're just.
Just what?
You're the kind of lawyer guilty people hire.
Ah, so that is the thing, okay. Well, fuck you, Kettlemans. And Betsy in particular.
The Kettlemans, all 4 of them, safe and sound. Looks like you called it.
Yeah.
Camping, you know, pretty much right in their own backyard, 5 miles above it. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly, right in the backyard. That was what I was talking about, close to home, right?
You assume that criminals are going to be smarter than they are. I don't know. Kind of breaks my heart a little.
Well, without stupid criminals, you wouldn't have a job, so...
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
And if you ever need any assistance,
Or the other way around, right? Because he eventually hired him as his private investigator. That's the thing that I got a little bit twisted in the last episode. I just had in my head, you know, that he was working for Gus Fring. And he was, but at the start of it, he was, working for Saul, of course.
You expect me to believe that shit?
yeah, I know what the things people do. Huh?
They decide to go camping right after I run my little offer by you?
Could be argued that all of life is one great coincidence.
I mean, he's of course right, but he is stupid enough to park his van 2 nights in a row there. Therefore, it's not impossible, you know, that somebody knew about that.
You know how much trouble you caused me?
Hey, you didn't need
Quite
any
a
help
bit,
getting
yeah.
Caught, okay? The neighbor ID'd you. You were sloppy. Any trouble you might have, that's on you. Not to mention the blood in your van.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. It's stupid. Very, very stupid.
You should be thanking this good Samaritan. Because whoever he is, he did you a favor.
Uh-huh. Okay. But there will be consequences. Maybe not the immediate bad way, but he will remember him. This will come back to haunt him, surely. He is quite right about that. He was very sloppy. And if the neighbor ID'd the van and everything, the neighbor could have just warned them too. So, yeah. Of course, he's right about this. About that he warned them, but yeah. Everything that Saul just said was, yeah, quite right.
I'm thinking hourly here. Some special circumstances, so our elite tier pricing would be $950 an hour.
$950 an hour. Holy shit.
Research. 5 for filing fees. I 8 on the road.
Yeah, surely, of course, yes. That is a lot of money, definitely. But to be quite honest, I wouldn't have taken the money. Although I'm not in this situation, of course, and I'm not that in dire need of money, but I wouldn't have taken the money. I would have just ratted on them. I mean, because they are assholes, to be quite honest.
Super 170 Tasmanian wool.
Beautiful choice, sir.
Nice.
Yes.
Navy, all right?
So, got in a lot of money,
Oh,
or in
that's
quite
it.
a bit of money, and
Perfect.
then
Pinstripe.
already spending like crazy. How much money will that cost? I guess it will be very expensive, but he has the money for now.
We'll Photoshop the color, okay? Change of plan, ladies. I want to go with simple curling iron job, okay? Give me like ringlets, on top, like Tony Curtis in Spartacus.
What? How does that look now? Alright, so he wants to, have a polished image. Also a new car, maybe? Although I don't know if he has enough money for a new car. And that. I mean, of course, another car maybe, but a brand new car, I don't know. But something better is definitely possible.
How goes it?
Tricky, for sure. Craig and Betsy really put us in a corner with the police, not to mention the press. But this camping story of theirs, they've been keeping it consistent, at least.
Yeah, the camping story that was made up by Jimmy.
Do you have a minute?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Take a ride with me.
Okay.
Where
are we going?
does he want to go? I guess something with something to do with Jimmy.
Well,
yeah.
Oh, has he now a billboard now? Does he have a billboard now?
I mean, that's my suit, right? Am I crazy here?
No, you're not crazy.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so that is definitely not clever.
That's one way to put it.
Why? Why exactly?
You two are still friends, right?
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Well, I guess because the comment from Betsy, you're the one that guilty people hire. Okay. Okay, so yeah, but that will not work. Definitely not. But is he serious about that now, or is that just to stick it to Hamlin? I mean, I guess it's a little bit too expensive to just, for the sticking it to Hamlin theory. I thought, he's going big time now and he wants to use the money to, get his business together, but don't know.
Gotta try the foot bath too. Oh yeah. Give the old dogs a rest.
I mean, it's not the worst place to live, I have to say. I mean, of course, the office is ridiculously small, but that is definitely not bad after a hard day's work.
It's very nice.
Told you. I get this free every night. Just one of the perks of salon living.
The others
one
being
of the perks.
Free
right?
cucumber water, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, but only if, the owner is not there to tell him that it's only for customers.
Well, his head didn't actually explode, but, pretty damn pissed. Like, this won't end well for you, pissed.
How about that?
Jimmy, this is serious.
I know.
Do you? I mean, what the hell is with that billboard?
Yeah, what exactly? Is that serious, or... I don't really understand his way of thinking now.
It is completely and totally personal.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Nope.
I guess it has something to do with a comment from Betsy, but I don't know.
What, do I have to clear everything past the...
I really thought, that he was doing, the Saul Goodman stuff now, but Guess not.
All right, now he fired the first shot, okay? Trying to keep me from using my name, my own name, Kim. I get that.
Yep, that was a little bit douchebaggy, but that doesn't make it better now.
Forget it, okay? If Hamlin wants to come after me, he knows where I am. I'll be ready. Guns blazing.
Well, I don't know. I guess he will come into his own later, you know, Saul Goodman, that is more like him. But that is definitely not the most clever way to spend the money that he has.
Trying to ply my trade in an aggressive and evolving marketplace.
As I've argued repeatedly, this is trademark infringement. Mr. McGill's new logo is an absolute copy of ours.
Which is quite true, yes.
In concert with our tri-rectangle graphic and Hamlindigo blue, constitutes a trademark brand identifier.
Whoa, back up. Hamlindigo blue?
That is our trademark name.
But is it also a trademark color? That is the question, you know?
Hamlindigo? That is... Yikes.
Yikes.
Write that down. Yikes, that is exactly what you're telling to the judge.
The name McGill appears in both logos, which I believe Mr. McGill is hoping to further confuse potential clients.
So I can't advertise under my own name now? I'm to be penalized because I happen to share a name with one of HHM's partners? You can't take my name from me.
The
yeah,
name
but that
not
is
the problem here, Mr.
exactly. It's not the problem, you know. McGill, everything's cool, but you know, mainly the logo is the problem, I would say here.
The billboard clearly and intentionally duplicates elements of the Hamlin McGill logo. You're actively copying their established brand for your own gain. I don't see any other reasonable explanation.
Your Honor.
Yes,
Jimmy,
of course. I mean,
wise up.
that is the thing, you know. Just remove the logo and put something else there, make another logo, and then everything's cool. But, you know, I mean, he's more clever than that. He should be more clever, right? But maybe he wants to prove that he can win this impossible-to-win fight and then makes his name due to that, but...
Don't you want to be the station that brought down Big Law? You could be like the reporters that brought down Big Tobacco. Look, I'm talking Woodward and Bernstein here. Hey.
Okay, so he wants to use every trick in the book, but I don't think many will care about that.
I wouldn't characterize this as a community health risk, but it's definitely in the community interest.
Oh yeah, he's going straight to the right places, yeah. I think he's running out of good ideas now.
Oh, no, man. Can't touch the goods. I signed the form, only I can touch the camera.
Fine.
Okay, so is that university or what?
Shrink down. Scrunch. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess
the
that
frame,
will
get the
go
billboard.
perfectly here.
Okay, now get me. Me. No.
Oh, God. Yeah, minutes of experience, right?
Is the billboard in?
Yes, Jesus, just... You said 100 for 1 hour, not frickin' 3.
You clearly have a journalistic impulse. You're a real go-getter, you know that?
Go get this.
Well, $100 for an hour is a good price. And even $33 per hour is not bad.
I believe in service. It's what I've built my career on. But I've also had a dream that many of us have, a dream to own my own business.
All right.
Well,
It has a little bit, you know, the early Better Call Saul vibes. His adverts that we saw in Breaking Bad and, of course, at the beginning of Better Call Saul. Maybe that was the beginning of that. Without the bad green screening, of course, and stuff.
My little billboard comes down. Let me tell you something. If they want to fight, they're going to get a fight. Because I'm not giving up.
Holy shit! Dude! The dude!
Well, the dude. Come on, Jimmy. Help him. Okay. But, my guess is he paid the dude to do this. We saw that he's very good at scheming. And this is definitely helping. That's good. That's good advertisement. But I mean, he's not really in danger. No. You know, he can keep hanging around there for quite a long time, right? So I mean, this stuff is made to last and to help to hold him. You think you can pull him up, really? You think? Nah, that's not going to work. I mean, the chance is greater that he will pull you down. You know? I would say.
You okay? Took you long enough.
Yeah. Of course. That is Jimmy McGill. Yeah. Yours truly, Jimmy McGill, Saul Goodman, soon to be.
This whole thing was a publicity stunt. It's gotta be.
He's quite right about that, but you can't prove that, you
Anyone's
know?
gonna actually buy this.
Well,
Hard to say. People love a hero.
exactly. And you are going to look stupid if you say it's all a publicity stunt, you know? Ah, clever. Jimmy's clever. Alright, okay, so I guess that is quite a win for him. And maybe he has some clients now.
You have 7 new messages.
7 messages. That is quite impressive. Before he had always 0 messages. Okay. Things are looking nice. For now. Because something has to go wrong for him to become Saul Goodman eventually.
It's just showmanship, Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he will definitely understand that, of course. Best not to show this to Chuck, yes, exactly. Yes, and of course I read and heard what Chuck probably has, or hypersensitivity to electromagnetism.
That's great.
Jimmy.
Yep. The worm has turned.
Oh, that's really great.
Yeah.
So, to what do you credit this sudden change?
A little fight, you know, I've gotten into. And a little showmanship. Yeah, let's just hope Hamlin doesn't come around and tell him about this. Because he will be not amused.
Just took some elbow grease and clean living. People noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you had it in you.
Is that so? Will he buy that?
It's always out there.
I didn't see it. Maybe they forgot to deliver it. Maybe some kids grabbed it.
Because if there's one thing kids love, it's local print journalism.
Yeah. They stole it, you know, to make you look miserable. Well, yeah. But that is definitely the thing that he fears. That Chuck will find out about this. Because he knows him. He knows his ways. He knows that he's, he probably did all of this just for show. Just for the publicity stunt. But also that he, you know, did this billboard and obviously tried to rip off Hamlin McGill. And therefore, he will be not amused. And chances are that he will talk to Hamlin about this too. Okay, so yeah, and Chuck is going outside, you know, the outside world, the evil one, with all the electromagnetic stuff out there. Electromagnetic hypersensitivity. I did not think it was... Oh shit. I did not think it was a thing. And as I also read, yeah, it is not really confirmed to be an actual medical issue. Although people, of course, have these things. It's interesting. Oh, Chuck. Yeah. It does, of course, look a little bit ridiculous if you're not in that in that moment, in that situation, but all right. So he will find out. Classic Jimmy. Yep, and there goes the blanket again. I mean, is he also doing this when he's stressed out? Because, you know, the last time they were talking and he thought about slipping Jimmy's because of the bill, he was also sitting there in the blanket? Alright, okay. Interesting. There's a lot of meat in this. Alright, so that was the 4th episode of the 1st season of Better Call Saul, and it is very interesting because the development that is happening here is definitely not what I expected. First, the Kettlemans are back. The money was not mentioned. Jimmy got a little bit of the money, you know, to keep his mouth shut. Then Nacho was released, although he still has a little bit of the grudge with Jimmy, but Jimmy talked his way out of it for now, but he will remember that. So that was, pretty much straightforward, but what followed was very interesting, you know, that whole thing with Jimmy going full-on attack mode against Hamlin and that billboard and everything, and I thought, what the hell, is he really serious? Does he just want to stick it to Hamlin? Because I first thought with the money he was just going to build up his business, but no, he went this way and it really helped, you know. Of course, first it did not look very good, but then he had this nice idea with the billboard and the worker and everything. And now things are going pretty good. Of course, now the problem is that Chuck knows about this. And let's see what's going to happen here. Of course, purely from a normal sense, he can't really do anything against him or can't do anything to harm him. But it's probably more the, the emotional aspect or the disappointment that Chuck will have in Jimmy that will, hurt Jimmy the most in this case, you know. And therefore, that's going to be interesting, how we will react to that and how Jimmy will react to Chuck being disappointed in all of this, you know. And let's see what's going to happen there. And then let's also see what Nacho is going to do and what is going to happen to Jimmy in the meantime. Because as I said, eventually something has to happen because, he has to become Saul Goodman somewhere down the line, you know. And therefore, he will either lose that battle in some shape or form, or he will decide that it's better to go by a different name. Maybe Chuck will tell him that he is not worthy to use the McGill name and everything and so on and so forth. And then he will become Saul Goodman eventually. But no idea. But that was my reaction to the 4th episode of the 1st season of Better Call Saul. I hope you liked it, of course. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, you know, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Also, if you like, follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. And apart from that, I can only say have a nice day, stay safe, and I see you in the next video.